Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to today's Proverbs report on this sunny Tuesday afternoon, and it is beautiful today. Thank you, Jesus, for this lovely day. Proverbs chapter 24 and verse 2. For their minds plot violence, and their lips talk of trouble. For their minds. So whose minds? Those who head towards the pathway of evil. It says that their minds are active constantly, thinking of ways to invent trouble. One of the things that God said, having created humanity, was he was sorry that he ever made us, because we were doing everything according to our own desire. And when human beings disregard God's value system and they choose to trust in their own perspectives as it relates to what is right and what is wrong, then we're on a slippery path that's going to lead us to a very negative place. And so Solomon says, he bypassed the understanding that he watched people, he saw them, and as he evaluated them, he said their minds. So the very minds, the very thoughts, the very ingredients that directs the rudder of the ship of a person's life. Solomon noticed that the minds were bad. They were poisonous. He says their minds, they plot violence. And the idea of plotting is to scheme, to sit there and to evaluate and work out exactly what they're going to do that's wrong. Do you ever sit there thinking and then your mind gets full of poisonous thoughts? What do you do with those poisonous thoughts? Well, if you're a spirit-led person, you would take hold of those thoughts and you would take those thoughts captive and you will tell those thoughts, you don't belong in my mind. Get out. And those thoughts will leave you. But if you ponder those thoughts and allow your mind to consider and almost invite them to the tea party of your thought consideration, you are on a slippery slope, because your thoughts will take you deeper and deeper and deeper into a dark place. And it's those dark thoughts that poison us and spoil us. And so when our minds are controlled by these dark thoughts, we are thinking of ways to work out what we're going to do with our deeds, that part of us which is our will, the actions that we will take as it relates to our thoughts. We're going to think about the violence and harm we're going to do to others. And then the declaration of telling, their lips talk of trouble. And people who are troublemakers talk to other troublemakers. And they gang and they draw together these little clans of evil. Evil always needs other people to be evil to express itself. And it's the joining together of those who have planned and schemed evil that have produced the devastation and violence that is going on in our world today. Brothers and sisters, nip it at the bud. Take those thoughts captive as Jesus revealed to us, and tell those thoughts, you don't belong here. Thank you for joining me. Be blessed. Have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow.